Let's go. Welcome, everybody. So, let's get into it. We've been expecting you. Ha 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 ha. So, we'll wait for people to cruise into chat real quick before we get going on the story. I guess we could just dig into this box over here because this is just some candy, some Sweetwater stuff. Yeah, we went through Sweetwater. I'll tell you that story in a few minutes here. And just in case, because I know back in the day, sometimes you would get a turntable and you would have to get the cartridge separately. So, cool. Now we got another shipping box. That'll be relevant later. Stay tuned for that story. Okay. Packed by VM, huh? So Virus Music did this one. Virus Music don't work at Sweetwater. I'm going to tell them to give me all of those, what are they? They're like lime coconut or whatever candies. Because those are really good. But also the Bitta honeys. There ain't no Bitta honey in here. What's going on? Hey, son, you want some candy for breakfast? What time is it? It's past breakfast time, but he ain't had no breakfast, so that's Saturday. Why not? He didn't hear me, so I guess he doesn't want no candy for breakfast. he said, no, wait, I didn't hear you.
I just wanted to see your reaction.
Oh, this is quickly going to become a Get Jervis type of episode because we got our cat underneath there. Here you go, son. Have some Smarties. How's the song go?
Oh, it's mine. I can have anything. Please don't cry if I don't share. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you did it.
Yeah,
Okay,
no,
now say it into the microphone so they could hear you because they didn't hear
yeah,
it.
I took what
Sing
you
them their
had.
song.
So
Okay, here. Hold on. Sing it to them first.
It's not so long, because I've barely worked on it so far. Plus, songs are very hard to make. I wanna be a smarty, not a dummy. Give me gummies, I don't care. I can have anything I want, but please don't cry if I don't share.
That's a Lil Tussin original you just heard. No effect. Apollo Hanzo, the Albanian Syndicate, Davy, the Hog Monster. Nom, 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 nom. Welcome, y'all. Okay, so let's get through the FedEx story while we're doing the unboxing, okay? So here's the turntable, packaging on the outside, so everybody knows exactly what you got. So it's a good thing it was early enough for minimal people to have exposure to it. But the delivery guy sure as hell knows that I got one. And everybody who looked at the tag knows this address, got this piece of gear over here. And I really wish companies would stop doing that. Stop putting your packaging on the outside. You're placing us all in danger. There's people that are hungry out here trying to rip people off. And some of us live in apartment buildings where there's like, at least 100 people around, there's potential exposure. And they're like, oh, he's got equipment up in there, We ain't trying to expose that. This is America, damn it, Land of the opportunity. Opportunity to jack your ass as soon as you ain't looking. Cameras are great, but they're reactive as hell. All right, let's get to it. So, FedEx almost ruined this whole shit. Let me tell you guys something. So here, this is what happened. They had put this on for delivery, out for delivery at 3. I still can't find my Kershaw anywhere. At like 3:30. Cool. Out for delivery at like 3:30. How come I can't get it on that side? Because it's not a Kershaw. That's why. I'm gonna do it from the top. Screw it. So I was like, cool, right? So at like 7 something or something, they put up the time frame, the window, 10:30 to 12:30. All right, fine. It's gonna get gross for some of y'all, but you guys are adults, you can handle it. So I'm like, do my morning routine or whatever. I'm like, okay, cool. They'll probably show up around 11 knowing FedEx. Either that or they're going to push it back. They either show up right in the middle. It never fails every time. But comes through. Oh, here we go. DL. Okay, so, sorry, I don't got my echo. It's on the other side of the desk over here. Why is it? Is that from me doing? Oh, no, it's the camera thing. I was like, why is it shaking like that? It's like, oh, yeah, because I'm on the thing. I was like, this table's sturdy as hell. So, cool. So I was kind of just getting through the morning, and then I figured, hey, it's not even 9:30 yet. I'm going to go handle my business. So I go to the restroom, and while I'm on the shitter, this fool comes up. Now, I'll give it to the FedEx guy. He did a righteous knock. He rang the doorbell. It's a Ring doorbell. It's got, camera and shit like that. I got to see his whole shit. He did a righteous delivery. But it wasn't even 9:30. But check this out. I was just wrapping up, finished my business, grabbed my clothes, got dressed, grabbed the tag off the door, ran out the door right when he was driving off, and I say, yo! Like straight up some Queen's flip. Yo! I want to battle. And a waving the ticket in my hand. Hold on, where'd that thing go? Where'd that thing go? I just had it here. Ah, well, you guys get the idea. The ticket. Oh, it's in my pocket. Waving this thing. Yo! And he kept going. I was pissed. Now, you guys know, because I've had content here with these FedEx assholes. We may have had issues here from time to time with UPS, DHL, the post office rarely, if ever, has issues. Here anyways. And it was just such mad. So I called them, right? And then they give me the roundabout. I got to wait till Monday, the next business day, to go pick it up. They said that they'll automatically reattempt it tomorrow. I ain't waiting for tomorrow. I readjusted my entire schedule. You guys said in between 10:30 and 12:30. You guys showed up over an hour before it was 9:26. And I was out there flagging them down at 9:27. Now, how the hell did I not get my package? So the first representative was like, there's no way that we could contact dispatch and have the driver. I said, yes, there is, because I've done it before. So I said, let me speak to a supervisor. And she said, well, the supervisor has all the information that we have. I said, I'm done with you, supervisor. Supervisor gets on. I explain the whole shit. I'm like, look, I don't fault the driver except for the fact that he shouldn't be showing up a whole hour, more than an hour before the window and talk about, yo, I'm not going to wait more than a minute. I know I was late to the door. It's my bad. I was on the shitter. I thought I had time. You know what I mean? It was 9:26 for Christ's sake. They said 10:30 to 12:30. I know they'd be showing up early, but that's egregious. On a Saturday? Nah. Nah. So she says, okay, let me put you on hold. I'll get a hold of dispatch. Let me find out where your package is. And wait. Before all this, what put this in motion is because I knew already, because I had been through this before. I said, I want to file a complaint against the driver. And I kind of felt bad because the driver did do a righteous delivery. But don't be showing up that early in the window and then, like, not even giving, like, come on, man. Let me get an opportunity to get my pants on, fool. You're showing up this much early? Damn, it's not like just a couple minutes. Shit. Yeah, we begged for them to show up early. I wish they showed up early here. Yeah, for sure. But they never do. It's so inconsistent. Just want to get along with your day, and I get it. I get it. You know, I kind of felt bad for pushing that against the driver. But you know what they do to avoid that complaint? They do whatever it takes to make sure that you are satisfied and you receive some closure on your package. And I said, look, if he's not going to show up again, make sure that I could go pick it up today. I don't want to wait to go get it. I've already waited. I'm not being picky about this shit. I got a schedule to keep, and I got stuff to do, like this here live stream. You know what I mean? You're fucking with my business. You're playing with my emotions, fool. So, yeah. She's like, I don't know that they can guarantee that. Let me get up back on the phone with dispatch and find out. Puts me on hold, comes back and says, okay, I'm sorry, sir, but the earliest you could come by and pick up your package is 8 a.m. However, I was assured by dispatch that they are doing what they can to contact. They didn't even say contact the driver. They said locate your package. I said, the driver's got my package. There's no reason why you can't show the driver who has my package currently and is currently in the neighborhood can't show up within the window I was given to deliver the package. And I looked up on the delivery thing and it said 9:26 attempt, and then 9:27 it said, oh, by the way, your package is going to be here early. It's like, no, try to backpedal that. So I hit up my homie, you know, because we get our bitch on when it comes to this stuff. When it comes to FedEx, we get our bitch on, you know. And I told him what had happened, and right when he hit me with the response, or right when I was hitting him with the response to his response, ding dong, same dude. This time a big old smile on his face. He said, I'm sorry. And then he pulled out his signature pad. And I said, you didn't see me flag you down there? He was like, no, I didn't see you. I'm like, it's cool. Don't worry about it. Thank you. Have a good day. And here we are. So just know, if FedEx is really at fault, like not if it's just something that you're being picky about, because like I'm not being picky about this delivery date. Really, my wife is going back to work tomorrow, and not that I can't receive a delivery. It's just the schedule of everything. It's just inconvenient. So Sweetwater puts this on the inside, which means that they package this and send it out. So, you know, if we can't get the companies to turn around and not put the labeling on the outside of the box, could we at least get Sweetwater and Zounds and all them to like at least put some paper around it? You know, when I shipped out that thing, you know, I had to put paper around it because it had the packaging on the outside. I digress. Let's do this. Let's see what's in this thing. So as you can see here, I went with the Reloop, the 2000 MK2. This is the one that we were talking about here. The difference here is obviously it's the 2000. So how did we get? See here, there's the answer to our question right here. See, this didn't say this on the advertisement. We had no idea whether or not it came with this, but whether or not it did, got the other cartridge. So, I mean, it's not that much. I think it's like $100 for the cartridge. It comes with 2 needles, I think. That's how it used to be anyway. I think that's how it still goes. Anyway, so the Reloop 2000 here, it's at Sweetwater, but they don't have it in stock at on Zounds. The equivalent to this in Pioneer is the 500, and I don't want to get a Pioneer. To me, no offense to Pioneer, they make great stuff. I'm not gonna shit on them at all, and I understand once you break the decks in and all that other stuff. But to me, in my opinion, the Pioneer's a bit too stiff. And now I can't say that about these current turntables. I'm just going off of past experience from a long time ago. However, what talked me into getting the Reloop here, when I went to NAMM, Reloop had a nice booth. And DJ Kubert is somebody that, I've known in passing for throughout the generations. We run into each other like once every like 5 to 10 years, pretty much. And we ran into each other at NAMM. He was spinning there. He actually had a few sets there. I didn't really talk to him much because, popular guy, and, spinning the sets or whatever. Hung out, got some video and stuff like that. But it really made me think about this here Reloop company. I was like, and I looked into it and everything. And I actually, out of all the things that I didn't do at NAMM, out of all the keyboards and stuff like that I didn't touch, I did mess around and look on the mixers and stuff like that. And I'm like, And I looked into the Reloop brand and the DJs associating with Reloop, and they're DJs that I trust. And it wasn't just a branding thing on the company's behalf. These DJs actually prefer these, in a lot of situations. It doesn't mean they're going to take these over Techniques 1200 or whatever. They're not gonna do that. I know it's Technic, but we're hip hoppers. We call it something else. Deliver service, all have the same problem. Sorry, I'm catching up on the chat, y'all. Maybe the driver was going to use it for a gig. Yeah, you never know in these situations. Oh, look there's candy inside too. There's my bit of honey, you shits. Does it have two dads? So he's gonna like that one. It doesn't have that lime coconut candy. Damn it. Hey, Sweetwater, please. This is your boy Viral Beats, aka Cyrus the Virus. Whenever you send stuff here, can it either be just the lime coconut or the bit of honeys? I don't need to give more candy to little Tussin. He just lost a tooth yesterday. I'm over here giving this kid candy for breakfast. What kind of father am I? Goddamn good one, you sons of bitches. All right, sorry about that. Oh, here we go. Attention. You guys saw that, right? All right, let's go. Shout out here to Apollo Hanzo for those who didn't catch up yesterday. And my bad, I didn't know that the stream went out like that when I streamed from my cell phone yesterday and got that going. I watched the replay and it just abruptly cut off. I had a proper outro and everything. It was weird. So do not throw away the slip mat. Attention, attention, attention. So yeah, shout out to Apollo Hanzo, hanging out with him and meeting him. Oh man, I got a story for tomorrow. Jesus, that's something else. But we're not here for that today. We're not going to be on for very long. We're just kind of unboxing this and may or may not set it up depending on the thing here. Slip mat aside. Okay, trying to be careful here. I won't mess anything up. And I'll tell you guys a story in a few minutes. How I ended up with the 2000 from Sweetwater, when the whole idea was to get it on credit or make payments on Zounds, but I didn't want the Pioneer, and I didn't want to go as flashy as the 7000, because the 7000's like, I think $700 or something like that. This one's just under $4. And I don't need a competition table. I'm not over here gonna do the wicca wicca. I keep saying it. I mean, maybe I will, but if I am, I'm gonna get some proper decks in the coffin. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna mess around. But for this, and maybe there'll be reloops. Maybe I will get their competition decks and set them up one day. But today's not the day. I got this for one purpose and one purpose only, and that is sampling records into the MPC. I just broke the styrofoam. Look at that. All right, let's do this the easy way. Box for the cat. When I say cat, I mean our son. There it goes. It's kind of weird. It's those damn scissors. There you have it. And the one that we got is the exact same. Oh, nice. Okay, hold on. Let me set this around. I shouldn't take apart the smaller stuff first. Let me get all this done. Getting excited, guys and gals. All right. There you go. It's been a minute since I had an unboxing of a turntable, like a proper turntable. And it's funny because my very first live stream, our very first live stream on this channel, very first one, before any of the Fantom stuff, was unboxing the Newmark USB turntable without the scratch feature. So it didn't have the fader to it. Man, they used mad tape. I get it. You don't need to use all that tape, guys, but yeah. All right. Nice clean little plug there. So good on that. Yeah, see, it's even taped to the table on the bottom. Yeah, packaged very good. Yeah, I was worried that they would get pissed off at my complaint and start tossing this son of a bitch around. That's why I didn't want it to sit for another day. Because I already had unloaded on them, and I'm like, oh man, it's all done now. They're going to be tossing the turntable around, especially seeing it from the outside. They're going to be like, yo, screw this guy. He let him go through all the dealings of getting that shit replaced right. Oh man, this one's taped to the bottom too. Okay, let me try to navigate so I don't bump this damn camera. I'll bump the microphone though. Sorry, y'all. Mama Tusson's still sick. There goes the drive. It's like a salsa. Reloop packed it, and they did an excellent job here. This is actually a pretty good way to do it here, because if you look at here, where the bottom half goes, where the saucer, there you go. Come on, let me get the plate. Let me get the plate. It's like fine china. That's not racial, is it? All right. We'll take them out of those in a second. Get the rest of this out. Okay. Hey. Come on. We don't need the soundtrack, bud. I love your humming. Keep it to yourself. Sweet. Yeah, things packaged like a Da Vinci painting. It's all tucked back here. Oh, it's all taped up. I'm glad I felt back there instead of just ripping it off. I know it wouldn't do anything. Whew. That smell. I know what I'm smelling here is highly toxic and very not good for me. But I don't care. I just have to do this. See, sniffing motherfucker. Sorry, y'all. Nice disc. Uncle Chrome, Tracker Jack, welcome. Oh, I didn't kiss her. No, I'm not going to kiss her. That was a sniff. It just seemed like a kiss because of the way that I was angled. I didn't see what it looked like in camera, nor did I care. God, I feel it in my throat now. I'm going to die. Hold on. Ow! I stabbed myself in the toe. Sorry, y'all. I'm delirious because I feel so vindicated for once. This is such a huge win for me to be able to, like, get this and do this today. It's not that it's something that I wanted to do, and I wanted to do it so bad. All right, let me put the plate on. Oh, I gotta... Never mind. Sorry. Should I just throw down on it? Can I just stick it down in the front? Yep, just making sure. Let me get the mat. I'm the mat. I'm the mat. I'm the mat. I already got my fingerprints on it. I don't care. God damn it. I wish I could find my Kershaw. How do you lose a knife like that? It's like losing the Gerber. Gerbers are overrated. Hey, Davey, what do you think about reloops? You're on, you got a pair of decks, don't you? Do you? Do you have a pair of decks? I know that you're cut from that cloth, so what are your thoughts on reloop? I'm not familiar with them directly, but I'm about to be. Yeah, I'm going to get a new slip mat for it for sure. But until then, I'll sport the reloop. For those who don't know, this is like the, not the cheapest direct drive. Look at that. They messed up on the cut of the mat. Look at that. I mean, they all do look the same. They all yeah. I think this one, as far as feel goes, if you were to be doing the Wicca, I'll probably end up doing it to some records just for the hell of it to get some samples going. All right, get over here. Then I'll finish my story. Symptoms of Reality is about to go on. I didn't want to cut off their stream, but, you know, going in at the very beginning while they're, you know, loading up and doing the intro shouldn't be a problem. Yeah, I've had a few, even not being a DJ, I've had a few Technics before, and, yeah. Class A chit. However, we have a friend here whom I love. We all know and love. And he's got himself an MK7. So it's not the cheapest direct drive you can get out here. It's not. But it is. I guess you would consider it entry-level direct drive, if that even is a thing. I just, even with only sampling records, I just can't do a belt drive. I can't relinquish to something that's eventually going to wear out. I know sometimes it takes years and years to wear out or whatever, but I don't care. Call me superstitious or whatever. Who cares? Jack, welcome. DL. Still on the MK2s. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Yeah, most people I know who have a set, who have had a set. See? There it goes. There it goes. It's the Get Jervis episode where the cat goes crazy. You can't get him, stupid ass. Hey, get out of here. Stop it. Stop attacking people. Ow, shit. I kicked him with my foot. If I could show you this. Oh, man, my foot's messed up. Oh, man, I'm probably bleeding. Hell nah. I put my foot in the way of the cat to kick her out of the way, and she grabbed my foot and with all her claw and her. Ah, God damn it. I know she's right there. I don't care about either of them. My foot's fucked up. God damn it. Well, it's not bleeding yet. Ah, it sure as fuck is going to. Yeah. It's probably its brother or something or sister. Goddamn animals. Yeah, take that cat out of here. Oh, fuck. That's gonna hurt. Walking on this shit while it heals. Oh, God damn it. See? And I didn't want my equipment around this cat no-how. That's why I don't like messing on Little Tusson's table. This is Little Tusson's desk. It's great for unboxing, though. Sorry, y'all. I had to get a drink of water to extinguish my trauma. Fuck, that hurts.
You're good, Kane. Don't go crazy.
That ain't happening. God damn it. I'm all shaking. It's weird. I'm gonna go to the hospital, man.
Wait, what?
It's gonna happen.
It was so cute. He actually did how it's supposed to be done.
Nice weight on the arm. Can't be mad at it.
Keep going.
I got another unboxing to do. Or opening, I should say, because I haven't yet. I was waiting for the opportune moment, and we are going to be doing content with this. So bear with me, folks. We're not going to set it up as much as this is. I guess it is kind of a tease. Let's see what we got here. Oh, nice. Nice. Whew. Oh, feel that weight. Love it. Come on, fuck us. Did you guys hear him? I feel blood dripping through my sock. Oh, that's definitely a thing. Shit. Hey, wife of mine, will you please give me some non-bleeding solution over here while I live stream with a bloody foot and try to talk at the same time? I don't want these people to see my gnarled foot, but I really want to lift it up and show you guys. But that what a thing to ruin this visual here. That's all you need to ruin this visual is a fucking big old middle-aged man white foot full of a bunch of fucking cat blood mark whatever the fuck. There. You see it? Yeah, she sees it. You ain't finna clean it? God damn it. That's all right. Yeah, no. I asked for a non-bleeding solution, and a non-bleeding solution I have. Sorry, folks, about the detour here, but yeah. That's the thing that I even said at the beginning of the stream, yo, this is going to turn into a Get Jervis moment, you know, because this cat's over here, because we have this cat, but this cat is like siblings to a whole bunch of other cats in the complex, and some of them come around here because they could smell its siblings inside the house and all that, and know what the deal is. They know where she's at, but, you know, she's had trauma inflicted on her, and we took her inside, and, you know, we kind of bring it on ourselves because we feed them out here, you know, but only the family comes over here to eat. You know, no other cats in the complex come over. And still, look, it looks more purple. There we go. So what you're looking at here, folks, is the future of the channel. It's not that we're giving up the synth or anything. That's stupid. That's a dumb thing to say. I shouldn't even said that. Stupid me. Let's rewind and remove it from the stream. No, just kidding. No, I'm not going to let up on the stuff that we've been doing synth-wise. That's not what I'm saying. So we're not going in a new direction and giving up on what we're doing and doing other things. That's not the move here. What is the move here is kind of, for those familiar with the channel, understand what we're doing here. We're going to be sampling records into the MPC. But we're not just going to be sampling records. We're going to be sampling some hip-hop records. We're going to be sampling stuff that, by our generation's standards, is unheard of. But by society's standards, we're old. Hip-hop is old. And even though it still exists and all, there's a whole grip of people out there that are unfamiliar with a lot of the stuff that we grew up on, the stuff that we love, the stuff that has great sampling in it, hard-hitting drums, etc., etc., etc. Now, on top of sampling like prog records and stuff like that that isn't used to being sampled, like Yes and stuff like that, I already got my sights on some things. While I sample some of these hip-hop and gangster rap albums, really, I'm going to be talking about them on the channel. So I'll be doing content talking about a specific record, my relationship to said record, and then the act of extracting the elements that we are going to be using, or at the very least just demoing, some of the songs. So it's kind of the same concept as some of the videos that we've done here in the past with the hip hop. I would say kind of the more educational stuff that goes through an entire album and talks about it and our relationship to it. This is done the same way. This is just expanding on that idea in a more direct way. Instead of having the video up and reacting to the video and talking about the music, we're going to have the record pulled up and talking about the record, and we'll just flash little clips here and there of the videos as we go along. So it's going to be a much thorough, thought out, in-depth dive into the elements of not only some of the music I grew up on, but some of the music that has shaped my production and the art of sampling from records that we consider not old at all, but they really are old. And, I kind of learned my lesson through the art of sampling, really. Give it up to the MTV music generator for the PlayStation 1. Because in that, you could take elements from a movie and just sample that movie. You could take elements from a CD and sample that. And I was sampling Cypress Hill, Temples of Boom, Sublime, just little pieces here and there, and building my beats around those pieces. That's how I produced with the MTV music generator. I used it as a sampler, and it's when I learned that you in production have the ability to make a bass line from a hi-hat. So learning these elements, this is just the more original, true to hip-hop way. Let me get the light more on the turntable, less on the MPC here. Maybe get it up a little bit over here. Maybe on the sterile. Maybe that'll be better, right? So yeah, it's going to be a whole new element of music discovery for a lot of people who are unfamiliar. Nostalgia for those who are, and it's going to be a fun time. And we're going to be taking these trips on camera to the record store. There's a few record stores in town. I've been purposely neglecting them
waiting for this moment of having a turntable with an MPC. And who knows, we may perform and in the store. We may sample at the store. Hell, used to be. Sometimes you could do that at some places depending on it. I don't think I knew that Reloop made a full-size table. They make a series. This is their entry-level model. I think they may make one lower than this one, but this is their entry-level direct drive, I should say. But I think it's their entry-level. I'm not sure. You guys will have to look up afterwards. But they have the 2000, the 7000, the 8000, and I believe another one. So yeah. You should have kept the 3000 with it. I get it, let me give the non-echo part of it. Niles Pesce, welcome, Ray. Yeah, I hear you, but at the time I couldn't, and if I would have kept it and not been able to get rid of it the way that I did, it probably would have been damaged. It probably wouldn't have survived my life situation at the time. So we kind of had to make haste on that, and we're in a different situation now, and I'm glad that it didn't even risk destroying it on accident or just out of circumstantial nonsense, because you got to be really careful with those things. And if you're not in a position to protect said things, then you got to make sure that it's protected. And I just didn't feel that storage would be adequate protection, even though it probably would have been okay. I wasn't even sure about the storage unit at the time. That's how shaky shit was with our circumstance. But we're back, and we're better for it. Things change and evolve. It's an ever-changing game and circumstances. So maybe we'll get another one later on down the road and actually spend some serious time with it rather than just exploring and experiencing for the first time. So I get it, especially because these things are largely, and I even, explored a little bit of it yesterday. Yeah, one of these days I will. I'm doing it in content though, and that's why I'm not hooking these up here during the live stream, because it's kind of a part of all of this content. So there is a madness to this method. So I know you really want to hear a story. I'm sorry. I have it here all in front of us, but it's just putting the pieces together is time consuming, and I'm trying to articulate it in a very thoughtful and proper manner. So you guys will see afterwards, because it's going to be one of those videos to where kind of like the Akai conversation, an hour will keep you engaged the entire hour, and we'll all be better for that, and you'll be like, oh, okay, I get it. I ain't mad at him for that, But right now, it's like, God damn it. I want to know. I hear you, man. Due time. It'll be soon. It'll be soon for sure. So as far as this goes, how did we end up with the 2000 when we were eyeballing everything? I'll tell you how. Remember when we were talking about money on the I Am the One Son Sundays episodes, and we were reflecting, and I also mentioned a couple times during live streams before that, like anybody else in this game, it's usually an exchange of goods and services, favors exchange between artists, musicians, producers, etc., etc., etc. And we're no exception to that. I've made it clear that we've received significant help to stay alive as a channel, and just out of pure thoughtfulness of things, And what we were going to do, because we still didn't want the Pioneer, we wanted to keep with the Reloop brand over the Pioneer if we had to choose between the two of them. Especially because the Pioneer that we would want would get up there in the cost of a Technics, and we just really didn't want one at that time. So when it comes to this over here, yeah, shout out to my mom and Sweetwater credit and all that. You know, it was totally out of left field and unexpected. Talking about the MPC out of all things, and you guys know that this is a building block situation. This is something that is a progressive movement. You guys have seen and heard the growth of not only this channel but the stuff that we've been doing, and know that we got a specific purpose behind this as far as building albums and doing all that stuff. So this is going to also benefit the content spectrum because of the illustration of the records that we're getting, that we're sampling, that we're going to be talking about. So it will be good. But yeah, shout out to my mom. So I was having a casual conversation. We were just kind of touching base on things, and I was talking to her because we haven't spoke since I got the MPC and all that stuff. And I was kind of like telling her what I was using it for because, like we were talking about with the MPC one, what I was getting to in my statement earlier was that it's a lot more. They have made more of the trying to make it more of an instrument rather than a tool for sampling. So the sampler is simply a feature of this, not its primary objective. So, and I went through some of the sounds, they're all right, whatever, but we have our own sounds to use. And not only that, there's some sampling, especially getting into this hip hop album, because, you guys remember here, we are making a classic hip hop album, and we're not, budging from that. We're still working on it. And right now, we are in the process of closing out this single and getting the last shots that we need for it for the music video, which is going to be premiered during the content that fits all of this stuff in for mixing and mastering, not sampling. This is something totally different from that. That is more the audio production side of things, but it's all relative because that song is going on the album. And we want to give shouts out to T-Sketch Beats. Missed her last night because we were over with Paulo Hanzo and everything. But that kind of leads to a great segue over here, where we are going to be talking about our super out of nowhere surprise giveaway. We're not going to make a big thing of this. And I still got to determine how we're going to go about doing it. It'll probably be just whoever puts their hand up and all that other stuff. Let me get this down. Wabam. So, as much as I would want to use like a 3,000 or something for a classic hip hop album and all that, like I get it, but it's just it's already gone, and that was then. I wasn't going to be able to keep it long enough to do that kind of thing. You know what I mean? VP says, "Pick me." VP, welcome. My hand's up already. He says. Viral peanuts? Is that what you said? No. Oh, okay. Don't even say what you said because I know that it's going to be something way worse than that. I already said it. No, yeah, well, I didn't hear it, so don't say it again. God damn it, son of a bitch. Okay. Let me get this going so I could talk to you guys in a more direct fashion. I think I'm okay here. Yep, here. Sorry, guys. Oh, wrong one. Damn it. Here. Sorry. Look at the guy. Look at the hands. There you go. All right. What's up, y'all? Over here on this side of the desk. It's kind of weird, isn't it? I don't need that in my face either. Sit down. All right, let's hope I don't mess this up. Here we go. You good? You good over here? All right, we're good. I'll do it over here, maybe? I don't know. You guys don't need to see my face as much. I mean, I do kind of want to talk to you guys directly, so I'll just put this above the man over here. We'll see how that goes. That kind of fucks, maybe. Look at that. Meditation space. Okay, so here we are. The surprise giveaway. One of those situations. Remember this from the other day? So basically what this is the condenser mic version of the podcasting microphone. That's the best way that I could explain it. Fucking light in my face. God damn it. Sorry. There we go. My eyes, the goggles do nothing. Okay. So, what I mean by that is that the technology that this has that filters out background and unwanted noise like hum and stuff like that, it's in here. I think it's the same technology. It could be a different technology or whatever, but they rave about it and all that other stuff. You guys could look it up if you want on the Shure SM4. And the answer, Davey, is no, we're not keeping it. Unfortunately, let me turn the music off over here in the background in case you guys could hear it ahead of time. So, and it's only fitting that I'm wearing my Sweetwater shirt in a time that I'm unboxing Sweetwater gear. Oh, by the way, the end of this story over here is that my mom just out of the blue hooked it up. She's like, "Let me see how much Sweetwater credit I got," and she's like, "That's not very much at all because it's such a low cost unit." And she's like, "Yeah, because it'll help you along, speed things along. So thanks, Mom, for again allowing for me to skip the line over here and just having my cake and eat it too, I guess, with this sampling adventure." So, and it will make that big of a difference because what we plan on doing with it for the channel. So shout out to Mom over here and all our synth glory. I still have our Hydra synth that I should probably bust out here sometime, but we've been busy working on this stuff, laser focus. So back to it. So this here. So let me turn off the background noise here. Okay. So if you guys turn yourselves up, and my bad on pulling to the right more than the left, it's just the positioning of the microphone and dialing it in because I have one, I think, cable that's less than the other. I wouldn't believe that it's the hardware because I haven't had issues with it beforehand or whatever. Okay, so here it is. You hear that? I'll wait. What do you guys hear in the background here, from here? Throw some things out. Behind me, behind my voice, behind everything going on, there's some noise going on. No, don't start making noise. Hey, you're gonna fuck them up, man. Don't do that. Don't, because you're gonna mess them up here. Don't do that. I'm trying to have them hear something else. Listen for a second. I'll give it a couple moments of silence here. Let's take one for Uncle Jerry. Not to think with your ears. No, that's Lil Tussin. Should I hear a lady? They mistook you for a lady. Okay, silence. Shh. You guys hear anything? You hear my wife coughing in the background. Little bit, not much. Rice Krispies. Yeah, you turn it up loud enough. Yo, I'm just going to show you guys. Because I'm a real motherfucker like that. And if you don't like the way I'm living, eat a dick. How about that? My bad, not to get all contentious on y'all, but I'm saying, yo, peep game on this. Did any of you guys hear a refrigerator? Did you guys hear this refrigerator here? This refrigerator? Yeah, shout out to my kitchen. No, you eat the dick. My bad. Not to be all mean and contentious about it, but yeah. Can you guys hear that refrigerator? 'Cause I don't. I don't hear what you guys hear out there, but I hear what I hear, and I don't hear no goddamn refrigerator. But I could hear the refrigerator on the outside of my ears. I could, through my open back headphones, I could hear the refrigerator. It's going. It's on. We can't hear the fridge. There you have it. So, dining room, meet kitchen, meet patio. Welcome to my apartment, guys. Sorry about the contentiousness, but man, it's hard living out here. No, just kidding. I mean, it's got its moments. Yeah. Yeah, so when I'm literally cooking, that's why it takes some breaks. It's so easy for me to just get right back to it. It ain't that far to the end of the apartment. This, while I can hear that it is filtering stuff out, picks up everything. Everything. There is not a space in this apartment that this would be good for. Even if I were to build a booth situation, I would have to build it in Lil Tusson's room, in his closet, and then it wouldn't have to be too elaborate. But still, in his room, anybody upstairs flushes the toilet or takes a shower or something like that, it'll pick that shit up. Unfortunately, as much as this is for home recording, and I wanted to do a demonstration so you guys could hear all what I was hearing, but we've got work to do. We don't have time for that. And what doesn't work, doesn't work. If it did work, I'd be like, yo, listen, it filters out this. Listen this in the comparison to this. This is why I'm choosing to use this instead of this. I love you guys, but like I got some sampling to do and some content to go out in relation to that. So sorry, y'all, but so let me make good on that. This is only $200. This was like 120, I think. And I could cut actual vocals with this in this space over here. So we got this with the MPC and the other stuff. So it's on a payment. So returning it, it would take the payment down like $10 a month. I'm sure there's somebody out there that has a quiet enough space, but a challenging enough space to where this would be super useful. So if you want this, or need it for recording, this is for recording. It's this microphone here. Look at that. It's a home recording microphone. It's a condenser microphone that has its patented technology. They don't call it patented. They call it something else. Maybe they don't have the patent. I don't know. What the hell do I know? Shout out to Shure. We're not shilling for them. If we were, we wouldn't be giving this away. But it's just our space here in this place is too challenging, and it's not worth it to go through the hassle to send this back just to reduce the monthly payment by $10. We already tested and already know by accident that, if you don't pay for your equipment, they don't come after you for it. They just don't let you do it again in the future. And if you pay it off, it's no harm, no foul. So we are going to do something to give this away. So I guess just get at me in the comments section or on Discord or on Instagram somewhere or on the website. You will find us to be able to contact us. You could email directly if you want to. I want to know what need there is out there, and it's difficult for something like this because it just hit the market. This is brand new. So there's not much content out there on it, especially because it's cheap. It's on the low end of the spectrum when it comes to cost, and most of the content stuff goes out to the expensive stuff. So there's not much out there. That said, I trust Shure. And I trust their technology because it exists in this. And if you don't believe me, listen to that refrigerator on the other side of this microphone. I mean, shit's pointing right at it. Ugh. Now it's even closer. Diaphragm is straight at it. I mean, you could hear it kind of. You could hear like it sounds like airspace. Welcome. Let me get the right one. Kitty Vice, welcome. Sorry, I usually do that with an echo or delay or whatever, and it's on the other side of it, so. Did you get the message I sent you this morning? No, I didn't. Maybe I did. I don't know. I got to check it. I've been scrambling around this whole mess before getting this over. So I will check it. And where'd you send it? Did you send it on the website? Instagram, YouTube. So I guess just drop in the comment section if you need this. Here's the kicker, though, because this kind of goes hand in hand. And this is really going to sweeten the pot. But still, if you don't need this, if you don't absolutely need a new mic for challenging spaces, but a condenser mic that's a great Shure quality, don't put it on this. But I'm not going to take the time and return this on Amazon, and I don't think I'm going to use this. I've decided something else that I will reveal at a later time. But it doesn't fit. So, I don't know whether or not I should include this, but I do know that I don't need it at the moment. And as long as we are in this apartment, I'm not going to need it. I thought I would, but I'm not going to find a microphone that is suitable for this without gutting it. I have to make something more custom if I'm going to use it for this, but that's going to be the move. Instead of doing this on the condenser mic, we took a roll of the dice because how cheap it was and because it didn't bring the payment up more than $10. I think it brought it up like $7 or something like that. It was nothing. It was really nothing. But maybe it was 10. Yeah, so I'll probably throw this in, whatever. So if you need a good quality mic and want to be included, I guess I could do a drawing we could do. Let's play it by the ear. Let the old universe decide and kick it around and figure out what's what. So I just don't know how many of you guys out there who frequent this channel are going to need something like this. Like, I barely needed it, and it just doesn't work, you know? I could plug it in right now, and you guys could tell, but then I got to switch on the Phantom powder. We'll do it live. Fuck it. The Phantom power, and then, you know, clicks and pops and all that stuff or whatever. The main priority of this stream was to unbox the turntable and let you guys know what is going on with that. Shout out to Sarah Tewell and her record that I just also opened for the first time and threw it on the plate over here, right on the deck, and I'm gonna get some content with it. And then that'll be a part of that other video that I was explaining that I've been working on for my whole life, it seems. So, all right, we did take it more than an hour, so we did cut into symptoms of reality. So today is chatting with the Dixons, and I may or may not pop into there eventually after I clean up this little mess. Shout out to my mom for having me skip the line like that. I was just in a couple weeks going to put down on it and do the payments on the 7,000. I was just going to eat the 7,000, and it's really convenient actually working out this way because it saved me $400 total, and then it also saved me that payment. So the only thing that we need now, as far as equipment goes, is we need the Nexodyne dynamic microphone. I want to get the wired one, but I'm really rethinking that and saving up for the $800 wireless. But that's not going to be a factor until we start booking regular gigs and going out there performance-wise. So we're not going to do that just yet. But I need one solid piece of outboard gear to go with this mixer. I know it's a small mixer and all that, but I was thinking a mic pre, and I was looking at Warm Audio, but I was also looking at the Black Lion. The problem with the Black Lion is that it runs through an instrument cable, so instead of going XLR to XLR, it goes XLR to TRS. Which, I mean, I guess is not really a big deal, especially if you're beefing up the sonics and converting it to analog or whatever. I mean, that's fine. But I'm not sure. I'm not sure because the Twinfinity is back in stock, but that's like $1,000. But I really love that mic pre. But goddamn, that Avalon. You know, Avalon doesn't just have the tube preamp equalizer, all-in-one thing for $4,000. They also have a mic pre that is, I think it's 1,900. I'm not 100% sure. It's more than the Twinfinity, that's sure, for sure by Universal Audio. So, like, I don't know. I'm on the fence with it. I'll probably do the first version. Of this single without. But the very next thing that we're going to get here is a good mic pre. I want to get an all-in-one. I used a Q3 that was really good, and that was surprising. You'd be surprised what some of these mic pre's can do. And mic pre's are weird because they don't stick around. The Twinfinity has been around for a long time, but it went away, and then it came back, and then it went away, and now it's back. And it wasn't just a stock issue. You couldn't get it anywhere. And people love this stuff because it sounds great. So I want to get a more permanent mic pre, something that I could take with me upon moving. But for now, I thought this would be a good boost without sacrificing the dynamic qualities of having a dynamic that truly cuts out the surrounding noise. This one's dynamic plus with the technology to cut out the background, in addition to being hooked through the analog mixer and through the solid state logic with the 4K transformers. This here, unfortunately, a condenser mic is just too much. From what I've heard sonically, it sounds great. It just sounds too great for our space. So we need to give it away, and we need to give it away to somebody out here who needs it. So let us know in the comments. I'll do some stupid promo thing or something and try to... I don't want to make a whole event out of it, but I think I have to in order to get interest in something like this. Because like I said, most of you who frequent the channel already have a solution and don't need something like this. Took a chance, failed, don't want to go through the hassle, and figured that I would do you guys a solid if there is somebody out there who truly could use this. So let me know in the comments. This has been a very interesting moment in unboxing. And as far as FedEx goes, they're not redeemed. You guys really, if you guys give a window, make it between that window. And I get if you guys are late and have to push it back because stuff happens, but to be over an hour early and be like, no, that's it. In order to get resolve, they will do whatever it takes to resolve your issue and make sure that you are as satisfied as can be and you have your package, hopefully, if that's what your wishes are, just to avoid that complaint. Because I had to put up with all their nonsense and then, oh, we can't do this, we can't. Bullshit. I've been there. I've done that. I know that you can do it. I know that when you have an issue with the driver, you could call FedEx and they could get on dispatch right away and be like, yo, what's going on? We're hearing from the customer. They will contact. And they even told me, oh, the drivers don't have cell phones. Then how'd he get back here? How was it put in the system for him to get back here? It doesn't matter if he doesn't have cell phones or whatever to contact. Whatever system they use, he came back here and showed up and delivered at like 10:40 something, in between the 10:30 to 12:30 window, not 9:26 and then 9:27. Talk about, yo, my bad, I didn't put the music back on. So, here you go. Picked an XLR cable for USB for only $30. Yeah. Pretty happy with King B2. Really good noise rejection. Don't sleep on the golden age mic pre's. Okay, so I wasn't going to have this conversation, but since you mentioned it, Niles, tell me, talk to me. Talk to me, Niles. What's up, man? What's up with these golden arches up in our dynamic system of sonics? I don't particularly favor Neve. Hot take. For my styles of music, as versatility, I sing, I rap, I do everything. For my timbre of voice and everything that I've got going, SSL is the sound for me. It's not to say that Neve isn't good quality. It's just not my sound. Neither is API. So I've been looking at these golden age. And while the API and what is it, the other one? The Merrill or whatever it is. Damn it, I was just looking at it. I was talking to Destructo about it the other day. Oh, never mind. All 1040. So okay, all right. Yeah, I saw the emulations, and I saw the Neve one, and I saw the API one, and then the other one that Warm Audio also has. So I would choose the Warm Audio one over the Golden Age, just because I trust Warm Audio as a brand. But at that price range, I think I would dive into Black Line Audio. But I mean, we're talking the low end pre's, and I'm kind of thinking something more mid range, like I said, like a Twinfinity. But goddamn, I really want that Avalon. Shit, it's $2,000. You know, it's hard to go in on something like that, but you can't beat a good mic pre. Apollo Hanzo says, "Cook up, bro." I will, just not right now. Maybe later today, but not right now. Got the wife sick over here, and this kid's over here eating Sweetwater candy for breakfast. It's time to go be a responsible father instead of hanging out here on the YouTubes playing with toys. I just wanted to show y'all and tell you guys about this FedEx story. Another FedEx story. Pretty interesting, though. They took care of it. It's not no harm, no foul. Y'all motherfuckers got my blood pressure up, and I don't even be getting anxiety like that. Like, I actually experienced a bit of rage. And I was like, y'all motherfuckers, like, I'm tired of this. I don't have this issue with UPS, DHL, or USPS. You know, this is a FedEx exclusive issue. Stop being inconsistent with your deliveries, man. But in all fairness, it was a righteous delivery. It was just the wrong timing, and it was just a simple mistake by a driver who came back and was like, put a smile on his face and gratefully delivered the turntable. So hooray for them, but it's still a 60-40. Motherfuckers. On the bad side of things when it comes to the inconsistent factors of FedEx. Yeah. And that one, too, they just came out with the gold version. Shit. Was it the 737 SP? Fuck. That is a preamp that I would take to my grave with me if I ever got it. There's a couple pieces of gear that I would hold on to forever if I ever got back in my possession. And I never owned one of those Avalons either, but I've worked with them several times, and oh my God. But I have owned that Twinfinity before. And that is pretty damn close to the Avalon. It just doesn't have as many features, but as far as neck and neck, that would be an interesting neck and neck to do the Twinfinity next to the Avalon single channel preamp. That would be a great video to do, but in a bigger space when life circumstances are different and all that. Haven't received my mixer yet, and the motherfuckers are already telling me to sell it and buy an SSL Big 6. Shit. Oh, you ordered the Mackie, didn't you? Wasn't it the Mackie? I don't know. Somebody ordered a Mackie recently. But goddamn, they're already trying to get you to order a Big 6? Let's do poor man's Big 6. Works just as well. So, yeah. Big 6. That's a desired piece of gear, too. But it's not without its issues, you know. Ask Big 6 owners. You know, it's a struggle out here in hardware land for sure. But yeah, I have a Mackie. The interface section sucks totally. Sorry, man. Yeah, I say the Royal. All right. Enough of this bullshit. Let's get on with our days here, folks. Symptoms Reality is chatting with the Dixons. We may or may not show up on there, and shout out to them. And yeah, in all fairness, not only with the sampling, it's like I said, if I find the need to do the wicka wicka, I can. Because not only do I have a not only do we have a direct drive turntable, but it's a reloop. It may not be a competition, but the deck should hold its own, Captain. So let me know in the comment section if you guys are watching later, if you guys are interested in this SM4 home recording microphone with proprietary technology that filters out some stuff, but it doesn't filter out this goddamn fridge like this thing does. We'll do cooler stuff once we get into a cooler spot, but until then, this is cool enough. Make sure you guys leave a like on your way out. Subscribe if you're not, or if not, just keep lurking. Do whatever you can to support the channel and or the community. Speaking of which, we'll see you guys. I'm not recording vocals. Yeah, for sure. And I appreciate the honesty. Just remember, it's only a $200 microphone. So even if you put in on it and don't need it, you're not really going to get much on the resale. So, you know. But you guys don't do that shit. This is an honest group of people here. I can't believe I even fixated my mouth to say that. Should wash myself with soap, motherfucker. I'm gonna pay for that, karma wise. Anyways, love y'all. We'll be here for more fun in the future, and should be here tomorrow for the. It's going to be an emotional one for Sundays, but we got to talk about it. So, take care, everybody. Love y'all. Peace.